Hi guys, it's Tuesday and this is one of the lost videos that I have found, and I'm sorry I'm not more organized, but it's just been a hectic life lately and I may not know all of the products involved in this layout, but I assure you I bring it to you with love and care and actually just wanting to share for my love of scrapbooking. So I went to my silhouette and I used an American Crafts cardstock and I cut out these scallops and I took some of my scraps and I'm just backing these scalloped layers. So I used my trusty score tape to make sure they were nice and secure, and you can see me adding them to the back of this layout. And I will try my best to recall everything that's involved in this scrapbook layout, but my memory is not the best due to the medicine I take for anxiety, so I promise I will do everything I can to recall. But as you can tell, some of this layering is just scraps from Amy Tan and Dear Lizzie. I think Studio Calico. I think the background that I'm about to add is Dear Lizzie's Saturday, and I'll actually use that to frame the entire layout and just use a few of my scraps for those scallops. So anyway, I really like how this layout turned out, so I did want to share it with you. This is a picture of my daughter and I, and it was Mother's Day a couple of years ago. And I just love the picture. I love how sweet she is about making sure I have a fantastic birthday and Mother's Day, and she's always so sweet about that. So I definitely wanted to scrapbook it. Here I'm just taking some white gesso and I'm getting messy with the page so I can add some mixed media, and I'm rubbing that all over the layout just so I can do the packaging technique and add a bit of color. And I thought I got this layout and another layout mixed up, but I think I've straightened it out. Hopefully I can bring you the other one because it's literally one of my favorites. I believe this packaging technique ink is Blue Jeans by Shimmers. It's either Blue Jeans or, yeah, it's a Vibes. I'm trying to remember which one it is. I'm not sure, guys. I'm sorry. This is an old video that I'm just now catching up with. I found an archive of old videos, and so I didn't want to just not share them with you. I thought I might as well as upload them, but I don't necessarily have the notes on them. But still, I want to bring those to you so you can see my process and hopefully be inspired. So I can tell by the yellow that that is no yoking, which is one of my favorite colors, and I think it goes very well with the picture. I'm wearing a lime green tank top, and I think it just kind of works with those colors and brings everything together. If you've watched me for a while, you know that I play off of the colors in my photograph and build upon that. And so that is what I've done here. Just soaking up a little bit of that ink because I really don't want to wait to heat dry it. Sometimes I just let it sit, but other times I'm impatient and heat dry. In this case, I just kind of patted it up. I think I'm adding a little bit of Don't Citron Me in the shimmers, which is also a very lime and citrus color and ties in my shirt as well. So my oldest daughter, True, is in this picture. She's so lovely and she's such a sweetheart. So I always enjoy scrapbooking her. And I just took a doily from my stash and some scraps from my stash and I'm backing the layout, or the photograph, as I do with most of my layouts. So nothing new here. I did not have a white border around my photograph, which I normally like, so I'll go in and add a bit of American Crafts cardstock in order to get that white border, and it doesn't seem to really matter. No one seems to notice, so it's a good trick if you do not have a bordered system for printing off your pictures. And I'm just going to secure that down and start laying down my photograph and a few bits and bobs of a couple of layers, and then I'm going to build the embellishments from that. And if you notice a little bit of difference in my, I don't know, my auditory scrapbooking when I bring layouts to you, it's because Alan fixed my sound on my microphone, and so I don't struggle to scream. My voice is not strained anymore. It's so much better. So this is more of my normal voice, where I'm not trying to strain to orate the layout, and I just get to be myself. And I'm a very soft voiced person, so hopefully you can hear me much better, which I've heard since Alan fixed my auditory, and I'm super stoked about that because I used to have to strain all the time. I'm so glad I don't have to do that anymore. I believe these transparencies are from Maya Road. I don't think I use any of them. And now I'm pulling from some of the Hazelwood collection in the 1-2 Canoe. 1 Canoe 2? I always get that mixed up, but it's Hazelwood by 1 Canoe 2, I think. And I love flowers, so I'm just going to build flowers and butterflies around this picture because, you know, we're girls and we're very girly, and it just makes sense. And this was in our house, so that beautiful Happy Home, Happy Heart is going to be my title. And it's going to be a really nice element on the page, as well as some of the puffy stickers from Pink Paisley, Paige Evans, on my heart. Because she is my daughter and I'm her mom, I do add that mom sticker and the good life and some of the little puffy flowers. And I think I go back with a couple of more of the Hazelwood flowers, but I'm not really sure. I don't have a cheat sheet, so I can't be honest there. Let's see, what else do I do? So imaginations, painted, tiny text I've had for years, and I do add those to the page. And the one at the top says True, because that's my oldest daughter's name. And at the bottom says Captivating, because she most certainly is. And I'm just adding a couple of embellishments here that I think fit with the layout, like Fabulous, and a little bit of string from my stash, because I have so much thread in my stash. I was a quilter and a scrapbooker for years, and I would go back and forth, and I really haven't quilted in a while. I should probably get back into that, but I'm so addicted to scrapbooking right now that I can't seem to stop, and so that's kind of where I'm at. I add some Indigo Hills puffy stickers as well. I'm going to secure those because for whatever reason, sticky puffy stickers and thickers do not like gesso, but you can always secure them with just a bit of adhesive and glue. The My Girl is from the Millie and June collection, which I found very appropriate, and that's it. That's the end of the layout. I hope you like it, and I appreciate you watching. I should have a Thicker Thursday for you this coming week, and a Freckled Fun Friday. Stay tuned for those two, and I will talk to you later. Ta-ta for now. Bye.